It's Thursday around a little after 11:30 before lunchtime. So this is after morning classes. And I have been having the time of my life in one of the classes because I'm finding it so writing a story, and I love writing stories. So it's almost 6 p.m. on Thursday, and I'm about to connect with somebody else from the Echo community. I've been looking forward to this phone call for a while. It's actually going to be a FaceTime call. So I love it when it's a FaceTime call because I'm like, let's FaceTime if you're able to FaceTime, because I'm like, I can see your face and hear you at the same time. It's so fun. So I'm looking forward to that. And then I'll update you on how the rest of my Thursday went after I'm done. Hi, how's it going? It is currently 6:30 something. And I just got off the phone with my former advisor from Echo, and it was a quick phone call, but I enjoyed talking to her for a brief second. And hopefully we will connect soon, sometime in the next week or so. I said this before, I love talking to people from my former program called Echo, because I've never been happier. I've never been happier in my whole entire life since coming here, and I'm very good about sharing what's going on for me with them. So where was I? Earlier today we were writing a fun little makeup fantasy type of story, and mine's gonna be funny by the end of it.
We have like a setting, a subject, like what's the subject going to be about, what's your story going to be about, and there's a problem, and there's a random fact. I actually have two random facts, because we had random fact number 1 and random fact number 2 came in, so there's some random fact number 1 and random fact number 2.
So I did the outline today, because I also told her that I love to write, and I could write literally a novel. It's gonna be an interesting, fun little story that I may share it with people. I haven't decided that. As I was talking to my friends and family about this hilarious story that has not been written yet, because I'm gonna have a lot of fun with it. That's why I think it's gonna be funny. So I may share it on here, or what else did I do today? Oh my gosh. I went to the horse barn today. It was too hot to ride the horses, because, Kentucky, man. Moved to Kentucky, and it is hot in the summertime. I am not used to the temperature yet over here. The heat's fine. Like, it was cooler today than it was, say, yesterday in last week. So, yep. Just hanging in there, wishing for cooler weather, but I'm more in the south. First of all, I can't believe it's Thursday already. It's ridiculous, because this week has gone by super, super fast, yet super, super slow for me. Because, 2 weeks ago, I was pretty busy with stuff. It's the summer events number 1 video, where I was busy like every single night, and I was wiped out. And, I'm not busy every single night. I'm just taking the time tonight to because I was talking to people, and I just want to feels like I want to take some evenings slower, which I'm learning that it's perfectly fine to take things slower in life here, because I try to do a lot of stuff to get myself out and about and do stuff, and then I get really, really tired, and then I don't want to do anything. So, which is one of the perks of being in the self-care environment. I'm in the self-care environment. So you can stay in during your free times. You can be more on your own during the free times. So yeah. And that's why you get so many videos from me inside my room just talking, because it's free time right now. And I had obviously enough free time for me to share what's going on in my life. So all these videos are gonna be chit chat videos, but they're like updating you about how things are going on in my life right now. I was gonna share something else and I forgot what it was. So today is Friday, 11:36 p.m. It's a.m., not p.m., you guys. So I was finishing up my story, and my teacher's like, you can tell your family about the story, but she highly recommended me to not share my story with my family members and stuff until I get it all done. And I was like, I took a little extra step because I like writing so much that can I take the story with me and I can work on it during the free times I have, because Friday is a lot of not all the classes, but a lot of classes are free day Fridays, like meaning that you can do whatever you want in the classes. And I'm like, I'll continue to work on my story and stuff like that. So I've been working on the funny story with all the stuff, and so I was working on that today in one of my free period classes, and then I went back to her. So it's very exciting. I was very excited to go. I went to go talk to her, but right before, when I was right when I left classes, before coming back to my dorm room, I was talking to her. I'm like, she gave me another feedback, suggestion, whatever, and so I'm gonna take her feedback and put it into the story again. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to it. Getting it all done so I can actually start sharing it with people. And I don't know, I'm just and then I was talking to my math teacher, and I learned a lot about him because I was just asking him questions and stuff, because I was like, hey, do you want to know a fun fact? Because my math teacher has the same name as my dad. So it's like, that was fun fact number one. Fun fact number two, that he was talking about his family, because he knows I have a brother here at the Stewart School. So, and he's actually my brother Drew is in one of his classes, so we both see him. So yeah, but anyways, we were talking about his. So he was telling us about his, like, he has a couple kids and stuff like that. And actually one of his kids has my sister's name. I'm like, that's interesting. That's also,
he shares a name with my dad. He has a daughter with one of my sister's names, and it spells exactly the same way. I'm like, wow. And then we were talking about birthdays. He likes numbers or whatever.
Because he's a math teacher, so he likes numbers.
So he wrote out his birthday, and I told him that you should ask Drew later today when you see him when his birthday is. He has the same birthday as my brother Drew.
I want to share the story because the story is not done yet. But I want to share with them like the outline of the story. I just want to share with them the process of the outline of the story and how, like, a while ago when I was in, this was probably last year before Christmas, so this was in 2023, that I did this writing class that one of the Echo staff members taught. It was a writing class, and she challenged us to write our story narrative in a different way than we were thinking about, I guess. And I mean, this is like a completely fictional story with like a little bits and pieces of, oh, this is true, but most of it's made up. So now it's like, we started on Wednesday and today is Friday, so we started it 2 days ago. So this is a multiple day project, but to realize like my sense of humor over this short story is it's so at the end of it, it's so funny, and I will share with people that how funny it is, and then whenever I get it done, I can share the actual story with them. It's only like, my subject is entertainment, but my problem is I have an illness. I'm like, great, so entertainment and an illness. So I made fun of that. My setting is a religious setting. My character that I'm writing about is myself. Random fact number 1 is I have a messy room. Random thing number 2 is country music. So out of all those sections, I had to create a story with all those themes, and it's so funny. I really want to share it with you, but I'm not going to share it with you yet. I want it to be completely done before, because this is a multiple day project. Yeah, so that's how my Friday's going so far, and talk to you soon. Hey, it's Saturday, and it's about 10 o'clock in the morning. I went out for a little bit this morning. I didn't have to go out, but I just went out. And the teacher who I'm doing the story with in her class, she's working this weekend, so I was like, hey, do you want to see my story? I added to it last night, and it's so funny. So I shared it with her, and she thought it was like the funniest thing on the face of the planet. And I was like, I got all your key points in the story. And then she keeps giving me feedback, and she's like, oh my gosh, Leanne, it's just feedback, you don't have to take it. And I'm like, this is because I'm like, I'm gonna share it with my family and friends, and then share it other places as well. But I'm like, the patience level that I have is like, oh yay, I finally finished it. And then she gives me more feedback on stuff, and she's like, feedback's not a bad thing. And I'm like, I know, feedback is not a bad thing. And I had to tell her in the past that I have struggled with feedback. I mean, it's good feedback, so I'm gonna keep adding to it, changing some stuff up a little bit. But that's why I'm gonna also, along with editing through this video, I am also going to add to my story, and then she's gonna be here tomorrow as well, or a work in progress, and it's Saturday. I'm having the time of my life again. I'm just it's, again, I'm so flippin' happy about, I'm like a completely different person how happy I am right now. So I'm just looking forward in sharing my stuff with y'all eventually. So that was a little fun little vlog to end out the week in my life. And eventually I'm gonna go take a nap right now because it's Saturday afternoon and I want to go to bed. But eventually I'll finish editing out this vlog and it will get posted sometime later today. And I had a fun time sharing with you what my story is gonna be about. Yeah. And PM. Oh my goodness, I will not be awake then. I met in AM. I'm not gonna share my program